Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's time for some more Crusader Kings 2. I'm Ilio Skelvin, where we're going to be actually renaming our empire, finally. Nusantara. It took me forever to find and dig this comment up. Actually, I didn't. A user in my Twitch chat did. Nusantarian. We will now be the Empire of Nusantara. Which, you know, more or less refers to this, Papua New Guinea, and pretty much what we have. I don't think it includes the Philippines, but that's okay. It was used by a whatchamahoots, Majapahit king in the 1500s. So we're using it a little early, to be fair, but you know, that's acceptable. Because it's a nice empire name. The Nusantara, the Empire of Nusantara. I don't know if we want to put empire on the end of it. I don't think we need it. Name's awesome enough on its own. Alright. So, the Srivijanians are cornered. Their soldiers are practically depleted. Like, our retinues are basically as big as their entire army. Which is a pretty surefire sign that they are screwed. I think we're actually going to get a couple rounds of pikemen next. Because I think we're just lacking in damage with heavy infantry. Generally, the archers is supposed to work, but I think we need some pikemen to counter. Alright. That said, so, it won't take us long to finish off the Srivijanian Empire. So, Bonnie and Pomo are both drifting into our empire de jure. Unfortunately, we're still missing a singular province in order to get Palembang to start drifting. So you know what time it is? Or, no, wrong province. I think it's time that we go invade a small one-province island nation. You just searched King Majapahit will not rest until conquer and found the quote you're talking about. Yeah, that's right. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We should make our relation even stronger by forming a proper alliance. Sure, what the hell. I mean, I'm just gonna be dragged in infinite rando wars out here, but that's fine. Or not. I guess that's an ally war, so you can't drag me into it. For once, they're at peace, more or less. Alright. Holy War. Hi. We're here to just make your life a living hell, by the way. Die. Oh no, you moved 21 soldiers. I like how we actually lost. Some questions about that, but alright. Okay, good. So, we'll get the Palembang Kingdom completely under control and begin its de jure drift. Because I want to replace the Srivijanian Empire with Nusantara over all of it. But unfortunately, they have 1,000,000,001 enclaves, which are going to be hard to take out. Especially because all the enclaves seem, for some reason, stupid loyal. Like, they'd never join any rebel factions. Which, like, I'd be much more quick to pick them off if they did, to be fair. So it's a wise decision. But the problem is the AI usually doesn't think with any reasonable logic, so I just kind of expect it to do stupid things, and it kind of weirded out when it doesn't do stupid things. I'm not sure if that's actually healthy or not, but... Yes. Except, of course. Alright, that gives us a very powerful ally. loyal, much like unlike my own vassals. It is very true. Very true. I mean, well, fuck. Yeah, man, I know I haven't opened the faction thing in like a year, but come on, how the fuck did it get that bad? Christ. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I've been thinking, and you know, maybe these guys have some valid points about me giving the council just a little bit of power. You know, it would be a good check on tyranny and all that, right? Maybe they have some valid points. We'll see. Crusade for Jerusalem. We'll see how that turns out. Considering they're up against the Abba Blob, I'm pretty doubtful. Interesting. Interesting. Have to reopen that. Excellent. Enforce demands. Good. Alright, so we are now Maharaja Hirafajar, the Sword of Shiva. With our patron deity being Vishnu. And also we fulfilled our mission to build a war chest. Yay. Okay, so let's sort out what the hell just happened here. First off, what do I control directly? I control this now directly. Well, you already have the freaking claims. You actually turned out pretty darn good, not gonna lie. Yeah, we have another Astos man. You're pretty much above average in most areas. You're straight average 8 in stewardship. You're brawny. Yeah, you'll make an excellent heir. Died a sickly infant. But, alright. Congratulations on your control of Boni. You're at 10 out of 9. The hell else do we control? Really need to have a word with you about that. Like revoke this or something. Give it to him. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 8. So we have 2 provinces somewhere. Oh, right, of course. We literally just conquered those. Nicobar. There you go. Alright. The council is discontent. Not that that really matters much. Can't wait for that to pop. I'd like... Alright, since considering we are, you know, perhaps a little, Jesus Christ, you're the most useless piece of crap ever. Oh, we gotta put you in the council. Just keep you in check. Apparently I had a lover. Okay. Also, I'm okay with this. Yeah. Noted. We're hedonist. At least we're Midas touched. So we got that going for us. Interesting. I can't help but notice that you don't seem to actually bring your faction with you. I'm gonna triple check this. Like, let's grab a quick save here just in case we need to reload. Well, no. I'll probably just end up giving into the war. I just want to see what happens here. I will not be blackmailed because they don't normally, when they bring their faction with them, all the faction members are lined up here, right? But I've had some other interesting bugs with factions so far in this mod where things don't work properly. So, are you just going to go at me alone? Or are you actually going to bring... I don't know. Yeah. So... yeah, that looks about right. Yeah. Well, figured that'd happen anyway. We'll allow the Empowered Council. Well, yeah. I kind of saw that coming. Like, the concept that this country is even remotely politically stable is a gigantic ball of lies. Just an absolute ball of lies. There is and never has been an ounce of stability in this godforsaken country, politically. Not ever since the great Cackletron died. He will be remembered for being the last good king. Alright. On the plus side, we can now appoint useless people into an advisor position. Good. Alright. Well, now they have to vote on laws. Oh well. Less than ideal, but, you know. That's gonna happen. Alright. It was probably because they have the large number of people that just couldn't fit on the thing. Yeah, I might have just bugged out. Too many people in the faction. I'd believe it. But, yeah. Doesn't take long for a new increased council power faction to form. Alright, you. Seriously keep this guy out of factions. Like, I gave him kingdom titles, and it's been paying off. Like, he's been attacking and taking stuff, which is what I want him to do. But, you know, it's kind of caused some problems. Just a few. So, our truce is also reset with the Srivejanians. Maharaja Ai the Wise? Would that be you? No. Whom would that be exactly? Okay, apparently our non-aggression pact is just gone. Well, that's a problem. Oh well. Have to wait that out. Yeah. Some paranoid delusions. You're not insane. Am I insane? No. 10% chance, gain trade ill. Well, we'll see where it goes. I'm pretty doubtful that someone's trying to poison me, to be truthful. You know, I have a strong claim on the Kingdom of Manila. I can straight up revoke this shit. Well, someday. That might be the wise thing to do. Well, he doesn't have any claims anymore, so he's actually not that threatening. But the same dynasty bonus helps. If you can actually get, you know, your dynasty onto titles and have them not murder you for long enough for their claims to go away, it's pretty much just a +5-er. Guess that's happening. Great news, everyone. The council is going to be getting a lot of power, I think. Yeah. Yeah. What is your opinion as far as how one should manage the realm, and what kind of laws do you prefer? It's like many things in these games, it's very situational. In part due to the fact that the laws can either give you domain size or vassal limit. That should be your first consideration. You should be centralizing as much power as possible to yourself, whilst maintaining the vassal limit necessary. Right now, I could definitely get some more centralization going for myself, and it wouldn't be terrible. Not a terrible pick at all. And what kind of vassals do you like? You generally want the weakest vassals possible. Again, vassal limits applicable here. Which can either be good or bad. I personally prefer the... Alright. Choo-choo goes the reform train. Yeah, I mean, I'm unfortunately willing to bend here pretty far. All the way down to execution, probably. Well, I mean, we're already at council's once we get rid of this council's discontent stuff. That will be very helpful. Because at this point, then, the powerful vassals of the realm can't join factions. The Tibetan Empire, you say? I do need allies. Tibetan Empire stands to be a decent enough pick. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to bend and create a significantly more democratic empire here. Significantly more democratic. Now things are a little better. Various people for various factions, but none of them are actually aligned enough to care. Though everyone hates me because of all the kingdom titles I've created. It's probably... The question is it a good idea to start burning them? I think it is. It sucks, it's going to piss people off, but it's actually not as big of an opinion hit as you'd think. It is significantly less of an opinion hit than you'd think, because everyone in there already suffers minus 20. So it's really, I just had to burn 800 prestige, which is going to suck for a while. Like, you know, destroyed liege title, minus 40. It's going to be a little while before we can truly stabilize some things out here. Right. Council isn't going to be discontent for too much longer. Good. But, yeah, that'll remove some pretty sizable penalties I've had. We'll create the kingdoms if we need them, but... Really low centralization, but do vassals as much as possible for crown laws and medium authority. Yeah, the problem is, remember, I have the conclave expansion, so I don't get that. I can't just have medium crown law. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with these damn council laws instead. Which, you know, means I don't just get the ability to stop vassals from declaring war on each other all the time. I mean, I actually personally like the old crown law system better from a gameplay standpoint, but this is probably, yeah, a lot actually better. This, from a mechanics standpoint, this functions a lot cooler than just the crown law system. That said, the crown law did make things a lot easier, I will say. I will say. War Declaration, revoke titles. I'd really like to re-centralize revoke titles at the very least. War Declaration and laws, I guess I'm okay with, though. I'm okay with that. Buddhist rebels have risen up. On a frickin' island! Ugh. Well, I mean, ironically, that does mean I don't have to give a shit about them. Truth be told. I really don't. Because they don't matter. They're just going to occupy that and do nothing forever. Yes. So yeah, like I said, how I manage my realm tends to change throughout the course of a game, and especially related to, you know, how large the empire is. There. Now my powerful vassals can't join factions, which is going to significantly limit the amount of power in a faction, and will allow me to slowly potentially re-centralize it a little bit. I think the first thing I need to do, though, is go for medium centralization on the council. I think they'll let me pass that. Probably not. Raja Hitam the Wise. Yeah. This Hitam the Wise, my marshal, very pissy. Yeah, because I destroyed his lease title. You know, the usual stuff. Regnant. But yeah, he's gonna be a problem. That said, keeping him on the council is better than not. Is it though? I mean, I could put anyone else on the council, even if they aren't technically considered the most powerful of my vassals. Like, this guy would be pretty good on the council. Not entirely unreasonable. What's your opinion on the CK2 eugenics programs? They're definitely cool. I just don't think they're worth the effort. As I've talked about before, I tend to hate micromanagement. And, you know, so I don't worry too much about it. One of the main reasons I also don't often educate my children. Speaking of which, yeah, we'll get duty on you. Oh hey, finally. After all this time, well, it's too freaking late. He's already on my council and can't join factions anymore, so thanks. I don't even really have to worry about factions anymore. There's now an independence faction brewing for bonus points. Alright. Did I see the screenshots in the dev diary? Oh, I'm talking about something else. Okay. Alright. Champa, Vietnam. And the Zhang are still in a pretty sizable revolt. Hindu revolt. Okay, where? Alright. I suppose we can deal with you. Won't take too much effort on my part. Oops. No. In. Go. Here. Alright. Not bad. Alright, well, at least things are now stable. You know, as much as I wanted my absolution, it's pretty clear it just isn't gonna fly. Like, the balance of power is shifted out of my hands and into my vassal as I keep growing. So, I'm just gonna have to accept that absolution is no longer possible. As you grow into a larger realm, you often have to delegate a little more power out. This tends to be how it works. Sad, but the truth. Although, ironically enough, eventually you can grow to a certain size where you can just more or less take it back. Alright. Finally, I have the option to name a male child. So, hang on, I actually have to pull out my patron list. It's been a while of, you know, Cackletron living to be like 80. So, I haven't had the chance to name a child, which is always entertaining. Ravengast. Thank you for your support on Patreon. Alright, so we're attacking into some mountains. Some pretty good troops. Yeah. Light infantry, they're pretty shite, as it turns out. Decline. Like, I'm not going to marry off my 0-year-old right now. Alright. Scratch this revolt. Good. No, I forget how long this this title issue lasts for. I think it's 20 years or something. Either way. Alright, so problem solved. Back on the boats. Go home, everybody. The Srivejanians continue a rather... We could totally just claim the whole empire for this woman. Yeah, that would go over great, I'm sure. Let's not say we didn't. From revolts, we could take the entire Duchy of Keletron. An interesting thought. Personally, I've just mostly been waiting for the revolt to end. So much threat. And such a slow rate of degeneration as well. Alright. Good. And drop you go. So, militia training grounds, stables, keep. We actually have a base of 315 heavy infantry. That's not terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible. That means a castle, or a keep, grants us a whole extra 15. Plus, you know, whatever base we have of the other stuff. Of which there aren't very many, unfortunately. Do we have the ability to improve anything? Tech-wise? I mean, we can get legalism 3. Seems like a step in the right direction. To get illegal realm inheritance. Although I doubt it's going to be a thing that I need to worry about, I should probably still grab it. Yeah. This also unlocks the high centralization. Unlocks decisions not available for your character. Yeah. Ding. Bring our light infantry up to 2. Good. Because they're upgrading the militia training grounds. The extra archers is not terrible. Regular training grounds would be good too. But the problem is this is really expensive and takes forever. You know, it's getting to the point where I have enough money and not enough time. That overseeing construction is not terrible. And if I started, you know, bothering to work on the other castles, that would probably be helpful too. Oh, hey, wow. Finally found one that I can upgrade the barracks on. There we are. Alright, keeps for the rest, I guess. Sure, shipyards. Why not? Good. Oh yeah, and you. We can try and upgrade our holdings. That said, it's actually about time we end today's episode. So, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely host, Kelvin, signing off.